The wind howled through the sails like a war cry from Odin himself. Bjorn Ironside, son of Ragnar Lothbrok, stood tall on the prow of his dragon-headed longship, eyes fixed on the southern horizon. He was not just a Viking, he was a storm-given flesh, bloodied in battle, raised by wolves and gods. After countless raids across Francia, burning towns along the Seine and Loire, Bjorn hungered for more. He wanted a prize that no Northman had ever taken. The Mediterranean, the lands of Rome, a place of marble towers, gold-plated temples, and soft kings who had forgotten the taste of steel. With a fleet of 50 ships, Bjorn sailed through the Strait of Gibraltar uncharted waters for most Vikings. On every coast, he left fire and fear behind. Moors, Spaniards, Italians all fell before the iron wrath of the north. But it was in Italy, in a city called Luna, that Bjorn carved his legend into stone. Luna was a rich coastal city, fortified and proud, draped in Roman tradition. The townsfolk believed themselves safe behind their high stone walls. They had heard of the Norse devils, yes, but they believed no savage could breach their gates. Bjorn proved them wrong, but not with brute force. He sent messengers to the gates under a white flag, weeping and cloaked in black. Our chieftain, our mighty Bjorn Ironside, son of Ragnar Lothbrok, is dead. He succumbed to a sickness during our voyage. He wished to be buried here in Christian lands, to cleanse his soul. The Bishop of Luna, curious and flattered by the gesture, gave permission. Bjorn's warriors carried a massive coffin into the city, humming dirges and weeping as they passed. As the priests prayed and the townspeople gathered, a thunderclap shook the sky. Suddenly the coffin lid burst open. Bjorn Ironside sat up, blood-eyed and laughing like a mad god. Sword drawn, he cleaved the bishop in two before the priests could scream. The cathedral doors flew open. His hidden warriors stormed in, knives flashing beneath cloaks. They slaughtered the guards, stormed the gatehouse, and threw the gates wide. The Norse horde poured into Luna like a flood of fire. In hours, the city was stripped bare. Gold statues, silk robes, jeweled goblets all packed into the ships. Luna's noble houses were burned, its churches defiled. The once proud city was reduced to cinders and ash. Bjorn, laughing on his deck, raised a chalice of stolen wine and roared, "Let the sons of Rome remember who we are." He sailed north, richer than any Viking before him. Kings trembled at his name. From Paris to Pisa, people whispered of the Viking who cheated death, the Iron Phantom who rose from his own grave. Bjorn Ironside would go on to found a dynasty.